Wow, that's sick. Do y'all think we should start the ep?
Coming to you all the way from Norfolk, Virginia, Go On Podcast presents How Embarrassing with Molly and Jeff.
How embarrassing!
How embarrassing! How embarrassing!
How embarrassing!
Billy, don't fuck with the song.
Wow!
I'm here to tear things up.
Wow!
Watch out. Here goes your old format. All right, you want to introduce the pod?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to introduce?
I usually do it, but you can introduce.
Yeah, since you want to talk so much.
This is the best podcast about embarrassing stories from one's past or dreams.
Yeah.
Wait,
Coming
dreams
all
the way from Norfolk, Virginia. We have Jeff on the mic.
Yeah.
We got Molly.
That's me.
And we got Matt Cole with all the holes. He's here. And I am Billy Arthur, your host.
Hell yeah. Thanks for having us, Billy.
Yeah, thanks.
Billy,
Thanks for coming.
You have a great setup here, Billy.
Yeah, I've been working on it. I wanted it to feel like Bright Dungeon.
Happy New Year, y'all.
Happy New Year.
Yeah. So, listeners, you won't hear this this episode until June, but it's Happy New Year right now.
Yeah, way to date the episode.
We love to date.
Billy, when you've previously been on, were a lot of your stories just dreams you've had?
Yeah, or were they
You
real?
said that this is the podcast of embarrassing moments had in the past or in dreams.
Or in dreams.
Or in dreams. Yeah, you ever wake up cringing
Or
about
in
what
dreams.
could have been?
Oh, sometimes I wake up.
That's a nightmare.
I'll wake up after a dream, like a sex dream about someone I wasn't supposed to fuck, and I
Oh.
wake up like, oh,
Wait,
thank God that didn't.
Grab your vibrator right away.
who are you not supposed to fuck? Like,
Well, just like, like.
Kids.
No! I mean,
That's the number one.
like coworkers.
number one answer.
Yeah, if we were to play Family Feud right now, and it's
No.
people you should not fuck, that
No,
would be
like
the number one
like
answer.
Steve Harvey would look at the camera and be like,
No, like coworkers or my cousin or something.
Cousins on the list.
Cousins, but cousins like number 6 on the list.
Coworkers, I think,
Yeah.
would be on the list.
Like brothers and parents are before cousins.
I
obviously.
really don't want this in my head because what if I have a sex dream about brothers or parents?
listen, I will not. It's already embarrassing for me to say this, but I've had several recent dreams about close family members multiple times.
Yeah.
To where I have been confused and been like, did this really happen?
So it doesn't mean that you're into them because I've had a sex dream about close relative and I got really like freaked out by it and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me?
Can you say
And
who
I
it was?
looked
Yeah,
it
who
up.
was it?
It was one of my first cousins.
Oh,
Like,
so it's like number 6 on the list.
So that's okay.
Yeah.
well, it was just like
I'm not even sure if that
I
would
was like,
fit
oh
in
my
the Family
God.
Feud.
I was like, this is
Speaking of
fucking.
fitting
I said,
things
this is fucking horrible. Like, I'm a disgusting pervert. I can never see my family again. But I
Did you?
looked into it, and it's actually more common than you think.
oh yeah. I mean, the
And
mind.
it doesn't mean you want to fuck them. It does
No.
not mean you want to fuck them.
What
Does
does
it mean
it
they
mean?
fucked you in the past and you were unconscious?
Maybe.
No, don't do that to me. My
Or-
brain will get really scared.
We have a lot to get through today, by the way.
Yeah, we have a guest
We have
too.
so much content. Well, we have a host.
Segment up.
Yeah.
Host. Reminder to you, just because
Yes,
I'm
sir.
the producer. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have New Year's
Revolutions.
New Year's resolutions.
Revolutions.
We also have an update to a very popular game segment.
Yes.
A very exciting update.
And I have actually a lot to say about New
Yeah.
Year's.
And Molly has a lot to say
I
about
made
New
a
Year's.
vision board last night. I'm not kidding.
Are you getting this all down, host?
Do you
Maybe
have
save
any-
that for your other podcast.
Do you have any play money?
Like
Uh,
Monopoly money?
Yeah, because I want to put money on my vision board, but I think it would be irresponsible to glue real money to it.
No. Use real money.
You
Here.
could use $1.
You could scan it at work and then print it out.
Yeah. Scan it at your job and print it out.
yeah, I
make
got
sure
dollar
they look
bills.
accurate.
Can I put $1 on my vision board?
Hey,
for
with
you?
Joe Biden's inflation, dollar bills are basically
want crisp
fake
one?
money.
Yeah.
Do you have a
Yeah.
Do you have a pen? Because I'm gonna write
Bidenomics,
on it.
my
Yeah.
ass.
It's all over the place here.
Can you guys stop talking into the microphone?
No.
Are you
We can't.
kidding?
You're just changing money
I-
and going, oh,
I I want a pen because I'm gonna.
Billy and I are talking about real
Here,
topics.
I'll give you $4 for that.
No,
No, don't do it. 4 is more than 1, and I've read a story about this.
I did too.
And you just have to send me a cashier's check to make up for the difference.
Oh my god.
Who's Stephen Munchkin?
He's a Nigerian prince.
His name's on the bill.
Why is Stephen Munchkin on there?
Stephen Mnuchin and
Mnuchin?
Jariah Jarazo.
Mnuchin. You don't know who Steve Mnuchin is?
I don't know. Is that the
Come
guy? I don't
The guy.
That's the guy.
Who's
That's the guy.
Matt, we've been over this. If you think I fucking know anything,
Who's Stephen Munchkin? Is he in The Wizard of Oz?
you're wrong.
It says that on your dollar
Jerome
Yeah,
Powell?
his
Can I
name's
see?
right there.
He's a
yeah, but you
man.
have to give it back.
bill. I'll give it back.
Mine now. You have to give me daily
Where?
pick.
Yeah, he
Jeff-
signed it.
Jeff just
Yeah.
said, what dollar?
I didn't know people signed.
I'm gonna
the
write
bills.
on here my financial goals and glue it to my vision board. I'm so excited.
I am too.
but I
don't
will
let
say
Steve
my
Munchkin
my
find
vision
out.
board has so many nudes
Stephen
on it.
Munchkin.
Because so the way you do vision boarding
Yeah.
is like you go through magazines and find like pictures, but we were using Playboys. So there are so many boobies.
Wait, who's we?
It was me, Alex, and Aaron.
Friends of the pod.
Nice.
Friends
Wait,
of the
Friends
pod.
of the pod.
Did they? Who had the Playboys already?
Alex.
Already had them?
Yeah.
Why?
They were old. Vintage Playboys.
And you were cutting them up?
So you
I
want
mean,
some
they're just
70s
sitting in a
bolt
box.
Oh,
That's the most
Daddy.
sexist thing I've ever heard.
And I really want to. I also am manifesting more nudes in my apartment. I want to have like more nude pictures framed. And so I have my Polaroid camera. I'm going to take naked pictures of myself too. So
Whoa.
next time y'all come over, you're going to see my tits and ass.
Boudoir.
Not boudoir. I want to be a little grungier than that.
Oh,
the
grungy
thought of
boudoir.
She's just gonna be
paying-
topless sitting on the toilet. And then frame it above her toilet.
Oh,
How
that
you
would
like
be,
me,
that
bitch?
would
that'd be
you
awesome.
should really do that.
Yeah, I have a great picture of Crispy on the beach taking a shit during a beautiful sunset, and I've always wanted to
Aw.
frame it for a bathroom.
Oh,
But it would make me pretty sad to see every day.
why?
Well, because I no longer have access to that part of my life. Anyway, New Year's resolutions. Does anyone remember what
Are we
our-
going straight into that?
Well, I was gonna.
Yeah, don't we do like
I thought it was a
embarrassing
good-
updates?
Well, I thought
and
it was-
then
oh, does
commercial
anyone-
break.
Okay.
I personally think you're being really rude to the host and just talking like he's just been twiddling his thumbs.
Jeff, you are so right.
I'm literally twiddling my thumbs.
Billy,
waiting for you
I
to
am
get your shit
so
together.
I am so sorry I came on your podcast.
He's
and
gonna cut all this
stole-
out.
I know. Okay, go ahead, Billy.
Matt, make a note.
Yeah.
Starting again.
Okay. I'll make it right here.
All right. There you go. Welcome to How Embarrassing with Billy. Producer Matt Cole. Today in the studio, we have Mr. Jeffrey.
Hey, how's it going out there?
We have the incomparable Molly.
Thank you guys.
Incomprehensible, more like it.
Oh, coming off of the hot with the zingers. Here we go. So, you guys, it's great. Fuck. Start again. We can fix that post. Okay, good. All right.
Speaking of hot zingers, I had like fire water coming out of my butthole a couple times.
Nice.
Matt, why?
Hot zingers.
Ew.
Like vodka? Were you boofing vodka? Fire water?
I actually had a haunting thought, speaking of butt stuff. Do you guys think that I fart in my sleep?
Yes.
Yeah.
I-
Wait,
we
everybody
all
does.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah. You rip ass while you're counting sheep.
Yeah.
That's just as embarrassing to think about.
You should frame that
Why?
and put it over your bed.
that I rip ass while counting sheep.
Yeah. It's poetic. That's a shirt.
I almost said while fucking sheep.
Oh, there we go again.
Sorry.
You probably do that too. All the calories burning usually
Sorry, my
cause you to
vision
fart
my
too.
vision board is too horny.
Your vision board ain't 2020. That's
I know.
for
I gotta put some bikini tops on some of those pictures so I get less
Of the
H.
sheep?
Of the ladies.
Oh.
I do have alpacas on my vision board though. I I want to go to Peru.
All right, I'm gonna alpaca my bags. And
No,
get out
no.
of here. No. We can do the pod at some other time, guys. I
I'm
think-
sorry, Molly's being so rude.
I'm
And
sorry.
she keeps going into her vision
I like
board.
the
I'll
idea
take a
of
break.
vision board. So we got the nudes on the vision board. We got the alpacas.
Yeah.
We got the cousin fucking dream on the
Yep.
vision
I
board.
think so, yeah.
What other things would you guys like to accomplish in the new year?
Ooh, good follow up.
You on Molly's vision board?
Yes.
Specifically for Molly's vision
For
board.
Okay, so
Molly's, yeah.
actually, I'm sorry. This is a good
She
did a
segue.
hot
last
break.
fucking 20 seconds.
Well, no, I have an idea
Just like
though.
me.
We usually do.
Boom.
We usually do the resolutions for each other, but I think we should put things on each other's vision boards
Okay.
for the year.
Okay.
Did you bring magazines?
No,
Did you bring
because
dirty mags
we're gonna
in
have
my
to
basement?
I wanna see
describe
those
them with our
boys.
voice.
Hey, let's go out into the woods and try to find some dirty magazines.
I
Okay.
want to.
I heard they're there. I love hunting
In
for
an
dirty
old
magazines.
in an old Country Time lemonade container.
Sometimes if you if there's like a big I keep want to say stoop trunk of a tree.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is that when
Trunk
you
of
cut-
tree. Trunk of tree.
Big old
Yep.
stoop.
Yeah.
Trunk of tree, yes.
Stump.
A big tree stoop.
Sometimes those are carved out and have little hiding places in them.
Yeah. For
I'll tell you who
gnomes.
else is
Yeah.
carved out. Ya girl. Hell
Oh, shit.
yeah. Okay.
Does that mean like
Carved out
somebody
of butter.
fucked you real hard or something?
Yeah, I was trying to make a
Sorry.
sex reference.
It's okay. She didn't even
Carved
hear
in marble.
I heard what you said.
it. I love that button.
I do love that one. Which one is that one? What is that named?
HE-SFX-MO.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna turn up the volume. Do that again and turn up the volume. Okay,
Nice,
perfect.
Yeah, that one needs to be a little louder. So, Billy, what do we do now?
I'm loving this.
Oh, okay.
We just keep rolling.
What were you gonna put on my vision board?
I was going to put our logo so you remember to actually pay attention to this podcast when you're on it.
And you know what?
What?
I was gonna put design new logo because I got an iPad, baby.
Oh,
Molly hates our logo.
I don't hate it. I just think it would be fun to do a refresh.
yeah.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
It's fine.
Do it.
I don't know.
Oh well, it's Billy's podcast.
Yeah, that's
I think
true.
what you should do is you should find a kid and recreate it. Live action.
Wait. As
But
in, like,
it has
You
like,
want me and Jeff to have a kid? Jeff, what if we had a baby together? What if? Okay, this would be the biggest plot twist. Me and Jeff turn 40,
Mhm.
and we decide we want to raise a child together.
Okay.
Can you imagine a baby that we had? It would have to come
Hey,
out of me.
Matt, can you Google fetal
Yeah.
alcohol
I would.
syndrome?
I would carry it, and we would use Jeff's sperm.
You know the first word noise they would make?
It would look. I think it would look just like us.
Oh.
It would look like me at first.
Yeah. So you wouldn't
First couple
abandon
days,
it.
so I want to eat it.
Yeah.
Science, nature.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I didn't even think about that.
Blue eyes.
Are we?
Baby blue?
I think it's time for an ad break,
I think it would have curly hair. I'm just
and
thinking.
then
about
we'll get
me
to
and
the
Jeff's...
vision board.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ad break.
Jeff, that was pretty rude of you to take over for Billy like that. Fuck, I regret having this kid.
This was the dumbest idea we've ever
I
had.
can't believe we got so carried away that we actually went through with this shit.
Is this you?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Billy. What are you doing here?
You're the one who... You should have stopped us.
You could. It's your podcast. We did it for your podcast.
Yeah.
There's a rule that you can't have sex with podcast hosts
Oh, shit.
or your co-hosts.
Oh.
That's where you fucked up. But here we have
Well, we
monkeys.
didn't have sex. We just threw some cum into a dish. and
true.
I squatted over it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I
And
came
lapped it
into
up like a kitten.
plate.
you sounds
And
like
then
you
her
need.
pussy just sucked it up.
Jeff came on a plate and I vacuumed it with my snatch.
This is. Can we get the volume up on the voiceover? Gibbons. Have your own Gibbons to be a foster parent to your little child.
Like the type of monkey?
Don't let a child interfere with your alcoholism and promiscuity.
My parents never did.
Get Mr. Gibbons.
Oh my God, Mr. Gibbons is a monkey?
New and improved with less child-killing instincts.
The monkey's his uncle?
That Molly sound effect is the perfect button for everything.
All right, so what did you want to do with this vision board thing, Molly?
Oh,
We each
I
pick-
think we should put things on each other's vision board. So it's basically giving resolutions.
Okay,
to each
but you
other.
did a vision
okay.
board 2 days ago.
Yeah,
so,
so now it's fresh,
okay.
fresh on my brain.
But what about the update from? Did we have last year resolutions?
Okay, that is a good question.
You can feel free to talk into
Don't you
Mike.
think we should have?
Sorry,
Don't you think you should have
art.
remembered that or gone back to that episode before this?
Well, okay, so
this is your idea.
Me and Matt were trying to remember the resolutions from last year
It was recorded.
because 2 years ago,
We could easily find it.
'cause
I guess we could.
Jamie,
think,
can we pull that tape?
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
I think that 2 years ago was when we did the I say no more, you say
No less.
you have tactile hobbies.
I say tomato.
Well, or what? No, maybe last year was the tactile hobbies because we did dry January and you did all that woobling.
That's true. I did so many
So
tactile
I
things,
think- I think-
right off the bat.
Yeah,
But I do want to finish a lot of them. I never finished my paint by numbers.
yeah. Okay, then I do think last
I got
year
a couple more things to knit.
I wanted Matt to branch out more and get out there.
Here it is. Here's the episode.
You wanted
Episode
him to move.
206. New year, new pod.
Okay, episode 206. Can you?
For some-
But
find
we
our
didn't have a guest for this
resolutions?
one either,
Yeah.
let alone a new host. Because
Yeah.
now that it's New Year, we have a new host.
New year, new host. It's Billy.
It's Billy.
Billy coming through
It's
with the new
Billy.
hosting.
So do you want to do this vision board thing, Billy?
I think it sucks. We've been on it for way too long.
I agree.
Okay, let's do nothing then.
I think this is something for when we don't have a guest.
Okay, fine. Billy,
It's taking up too much time.
have you done anything embarrassing recently, Billy?
He's
Yeah,
just
Billy.
looking at his phone now.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the list of embarrassing stuff I
He made
prepared.
a list. He
Oh.
prepared. It's only
Nice.
right that if someone prepares, that we let them cook.
Yeah, and by the way,
True.
other guests,
Yes.
why don't you prepare a little bit more, you bitches?
Yeah. New hosts, prepare.
Yeah, for once.
Because we're not
idiots.
prepared anymore.
No. This year I'm outsourcing all my preparations.
Yeah. We're outsourcing the
Preparation
host job.
H.
Yeah, I'm preparation H.
Speaking of preparation H, man, my ass is on fire. A lot of the time. A lot of
Why?
the time, not all the time.
Why?
I prefer not to discuss it. I'm just kidding. I'll talk about it. It's hard.
You wrote this down on your phone?
No.
Is it as rambly as it is?
I
What?
was trying to come up with a good segue. My ass is all fucked up because one time
I love the way that story starts.
I blew my ass out.
Oh my god!
And,
What do you
What do you mean? Yeah.
Yeah, so I was in the car and I really had to go. And
Yeah.
I eventually find a Hardee's, plop down. Boom. Huge mess.
Oh, I love it. Hot zinger.
Yeah, yeah. So
What's it always
I
gotta
think
be about shit?
my
I love it.
resolution would be to get my ass fixed.
Oh, so we are doing resolutions.
Your ass is
Yeah.
really blown out?
Yeah, yeah.
What
How'd
do
you?
mean?
So you got a hemorrhoid?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So do you have problems?
Do you have problems? Yo,
No.
I'll solve
I
it.
opened it.
Yay! Molly finally opened her Greta Gremlin in a fancy garb
You're not supposed to open
figure.
it.
Oh, you are.
Matt wants me to open it.
I think you're supposed
It's
to
part
keep
of
it
his
sealed.
kink.
No,
part
look
of
at
his
that.
kink is that he wants it open.
Oh, I'm
And played
watching her
with.
open it.
The
Oh, I'm
unboxing.
touching
It's
myself.
so noisy.
It's so. Oh, her hands on your tits. Oh my god.
Do you like what you see?
Listeners, do you like what you see? Are you having fun?
We'll get video in the new year. Oh, that's my New Year's resolution.
So, are those her hands
And
that
this
come
is her
detached?
badge. Isn't that crazy?
Nice. It
Got a little
looks like
pussy.
my ass.
Wait, is it what is
Her
it?
ass really sticks out like that?
Not quite as bad. Just
Wait.
imagine a guitar pick hanging off your ass.
Whoa,
That's big.
whoa,
Billy.
that's a big hemorrhoid,
That is-
Billy.
That's really big.
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
happened in one sitting?
Yeah.
Your-
literally one sitting.
Your
yeah.
intestine might have prolapsed, bro.
Yeah. Well, this happened.
prolapse.
This happened years ago, but it's just been
Years ago?
bothering-
You haven't been to a doctor?
There's not much they can do.
Is that what the doctor said?
Well,
or is that what you assumed?
that's what I read.
How long
on
do you sit
the
on the
internet.
toilet when you take a shit?
Between 45 minutes to an hour.
What?
Yeah,
That's too long. You're
Yeah.
not supposed to do that.
Yeah, that is a big thing.
You're not supposed to sit for long.
You're not supposed to sit for long because then the blood pools in your ass, and then it makes it. Yeah.
I don't know if that's it.
You should also not
know it's a thing.
groundhog all the way till Hardee's, and then just let it all come out at once.
This is the absolute worst
What
shit
were
story
you
I've
supposed
ever
to
heard.
do at the Hardee's? Like,
Disgusting.
try to resist once you sat down?
I think
Try to do little spurts of it?
I think maybe. I think that's a good.
I'm gonna throw up.
Does Greta have actual nipples? Do gremlins have nipples? Because they don't like. Oh,
Oh yeah, they're not mammals, are
yeah, they're not
No,
mammals.
she has like a. You can kind of.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Can we follow one line of thought for
No,
5 fucking
I-
seconds?
this
for
is
some reason
like-
I can't.
This is
This is the worst
ADD
episode.
worst
It's
episode.
literally not.
I think it's a reflection of the host.
We've
I'm sorry,
had
Billy.
way worse episodes than this.
Yeah, well, I think we're gonna do some cleaning up with the staff here.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Billy, why don't you tell us a story? You came with a list. I want to hear.
Okay.
Billy's stories are some of my favorite stories I
All
ever
right.
hear.
So cross off the Hardy's bathroom story. That one's done. Very nice. Very nice.
But in a similar vein, well, I've been doing improv up in Rhode Island.
Okay.
Oh, you have. I didn't know about
Great little
The capital of improv.
this. Rhode Island.
in
Yeah,
Rhode
Billy's
Island.
gone woke now.
Yeah, and so this is I'm in this great improv
That
group.
is so annoying to listen to, Molly.
Oh, you can hear it?
Yes! It's so loud.
Sorry.
It's just crumpling.
Oh, by the way, I have scissors.
Just don't know why we gotta do this while we're recording.
Okay.
I don't know, Jeff. I'm bad.
So Rhode Island improv. This is cool, actually.
Yeah,
I haven't
it's
heard
great.
about this.
Yeah, it's
What's the
great.
theater?
The group is called. Can you bleep this? I'm just kidding. It's
He doesn't want to advertise.
no, I do. It's called.
Okay. That's a really weird name.
And what's great about it is that we have live
sex?
So
They have live
sex.
and what we do is we come up with scenarios.
Like
For
what?
instance, if I want to, then I say yes and to whoever
Fucking my
partner
mom?
is, literally. Whoa. No, but it's good. It's good. And I'm being a little bit crass.
Yeah.
And I don't want to misrepresent the organization.
Yeah.
Because we carry kids. There's youth collective.
Oh,
It's
cool.
Great.
Doesn't
So-
sound like kids should be involved in that.
So
Ding the bell.
so the 8 p.m. show is very family friendly, and as you guys
Oh, cool.
know from doing improv with me, that I like to be a little edgy.
So, wait.
Big time.
You said
He's a bit of an edgelord.
you said it's a group. Do they not have a theater? They like do stuff at a community theater or something?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. There's a community center that
So you,
Center for the Arts.
What's the name of that?
It's
It's just called Beep.
yes, and and so it's great. But the
Yeah.
thing is, at 8 p.m.s we're doing improv for kids.
Oh
and
my God.
Almost every game has 1 to 3 volunteers.
yeah.
And, we set the people up, and the children, they're so great at improv.
Have y'all heard
And-
this story before?
no.
Okay, I'm gonna take a guess, and he said something like, "What are you deaf?" And like the child was actually deaf.
Ooh, I'm gonna say he's talked about his
No.
fucking big hog.
No. So,
Molly, you got a guess?
so it was a
Yeah, I think something sexual.
it was a
happened.
tough it was a tough adjustment, but I've been really good.
Good.
And the small faux pas that I made that
Small faux pas.
was
Can't
that
wait.
so we had a scene, and in the scene I get run over by a train. Which,
Yeah.
Classic.
happens
Run
in
train.
Yeah.
improv, and so I lie there. I kind of sell the death, and then after the show, the director, he's like, that was a little that train death where you were on the stage like convulsing. That might have been a little too far. And I was like, really? And he was like, yeah, there was a little 5-year-old with her mom in the front row right in front of you, and they audibly gasped.
Oh,
Whatever. That's some pussy shit.
Ah!
But maybe it was a gasp for like the fun of gasping.
yeah. And by the way,
Yeah.
like death is a part of life.
Right.
don't
And
like
did they
that,
see a
yeah.
fucking train there? No.
Did their
It
grandma
wasn't
get run
real.
over by a train recently? No.
Maybe.
A
Oh.
train deer?
Grandma got run over by a train deer.
You never know what someone might have gone through.
Whatever, Billy.
Oh my god! So we have to fucking nerf America for it?
Woke ass
Billy's-
shit.
Billy's gone woke.
Well, you can have a lot of fun without.
He moved up north and he
Without
got fucking woke.
Billy went woke. This sucks.
Billy's
God,
gone woke.
so you're not even an edgelord anymore?
No, not on stage.
Oh,
He's
wow.
edging himself.
Yes, but that's
Out
by
of
holding
being-
back.
Yeah.
in the privacy of my own home.
He's an edging lord.
Oh.
So no, it's been a great time, but the worst experience I had there was when it was the day after Thanksgiving. We had a show
Dios de muertos.
on that Friday. No weeks off.
And the audience was so full and
so,
sleepy.
well, I was full and sleepy, and then we went to with my girlfriend's family. Went to this Chinese buffet, and
You have a girlfriend?
she's wonderful.
I'm
yes.
out.
She's been on the pod.
I only host this podcast for the dick.
You got 3 dicks in here.
Yeah, no sauce.
No, oh.
And so I overindulged.
That's a t-shirt too.
But the whole
3 dicks, no
show,
sauce.
I'm ripping ass.
Oh, you're.
During the show,
Yeah.
I'm farting like
oh man,
silent,
and Billy
stinky
farts are
ones.
gross.
And you're
They
like
were
blaming the kids.
They were so bad.
like, oh,
No, but
Susie.
no, like all the kids are coming up, and I'm constantly there's the
farting
whole
on their
show's
faces.
in a cloud of ass. So
Cloud of ass.
I'm in the wings ripping ass. Nobody says anything, but I know that people can smell.
well, yeah.
it.
What do they
Of
say?
course they can smell it.
And it was very embarrassing, but it was one of those things.
How did you try to play it off? Were you like blaming it on other people? Or were you silent? Or
I didn't say anything.
I
Okay.
would every time a kid would have gone off stage, I would have been like, dude, that kid fucking
Yeah.
stunk,
Yeah.
man. I would have turned to someone
Yeah,
next to me and be
stinky
like,
kid.
that kid was ripping ass.
smell the inside of Mark's
Yeah.
colon?
Ew, I don't like that.
Molly rejected that one right away.
We don't do potty humor in my house. What? We don't.
Put that on the vision board.
Okay,
I
good.
love my girls, my little Greta Gremlin girls.
Yeah, you got 2 of them now. That's
Listeners,
great.
right in front of me, I have some of the most beautiful ladies I've ever
Greta.
seen.
So, have you guys been to Rhode Island? Because one of the weirdest.
I haven't,
things
actually.
there-
I actually have, and I had a weird bat encounter.
Bats. Wow.
Yeah, the apartment I was staying in was filled with bats.
Why?
That's a great cue. I don't really know. We just went and got some food, and when we got back to the apartment, there were 4 bats flying around.
Inside the
Are you
apartment?
Inside
sure
the
they
apartment.
weren't Draculas?
Yeah, are you sure
No.
they didn't
Were they
have
Nosferatus?
I don't know.
Nosferatu?
It was in Providence, Rhode Island,
Ugh,
Beautiful
and
city.
there were bats everywhere.
expansive.
What Rhode Island are you in, Billy?
I'm closer to Connecticut, so I'm in like rural.
Are you closer to the
I'm in
road or the
Trump, Rhode
island?
Actually,
We got a lot of zingers today.
I see what the fuck you did.
Jeff, it's actually funny because Rhode Island only refers to the island of Newport. And then everything else is called Providence Plantations, but they nixed
Ooh.
that name.
Ooh.
Bobby.
What's
but-
next on your list?
Well, I was saying in Rhode Island, if you go there
Yeah.
and someone brings pizza to a party,
Uh-oh.
that shit ain't gonna have cheese on it, brother.
Oh,
What do you
no.
What the fuck do you mean?
They have this thing called party pizza that's at every social event, and it's just like a thick focaccia
Oh.
with just tomato sauce,
Will you
and
bring up
then-
a picture of this, Matt?
and then like it's sprinkled with a little bit of parm.
What?
So it's
It's
like
bread.
a flatbread.
Yes.
Oh,
Look at that.
no.
No.
Can you imagine go to a party and be like, "Whoa, party pizza"?
I'd
It's
be
not a
like, oh,
party
where's the one that's
pizza.
not vegan?
Yeah.
Why do they do that?
Well, it's not. It's usually not. It's usually is vegan because there's no cheese.
Who do
Right,
they
but that's what I'm saying. I'd be like, oh, someone here can't eat cheese. Where's the rest of the pizzas for normal people?
Who
Right.
do they think they are?
Not as bad as Altoona pizza, by the way.
Okay.
What's
Y'all know that
Altoona?
one, right?
It's Luigi's Pizza.
Look at that.
Oh wow. Yeah.
It's got a fucking American cheese on top
So
of it.
fucking gross.
You know what? I bet I would like that. I
looks
love
gross.
American cheese.
I was gonna drive through there one time when I head up north and get their pizza just to try it. But now that they fucking turned in my boy Luigi,
Yeah, you can go fuck yourself.
I'm not ever going to that
Just
shit
the entire
town.
community of Altoona, Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
You're just
they-
like, fuck.
Okay, they turned in Luigi and they make that pizza.
That was the FBI psyop.
Fuck them.
It
You
looks
know,
disgusting.
They arrested him some other way using illegal surveillance, and then they were like, hey, hop in here, get yourself a sandwich.
We don't want your woke ideas here.
Go back to Rhode Island.
Yeah. On here, we like to say things like fart and idiot.
In Rhode Island, they don't say fart. They say smelly gas.
Ew.
No, they do eat a lot of pasta, though. It's a lot of Italians there.
Oh.
So
I love pasta.
the sketty there,
Aren't-
it's all. It's
Aren't you
everywhere.
Italian?
No,
No.
no.
Billy?
0% Italian.
Didn't you bring a list of stories?
Yeah. But, I'm looking for segues.
Nah, we'll do the
Yeah,
segues.
yeah.
We got like 30 minutes here unpacking a fucking gremlin doll.
Just let me be.
No, it's great.
It's great.
Oh, so
Keep it up.
On New Year's, what was it?
Oh, yeah.
Heard of it.
New Year's 2025.
We were doing Porchella.
Okay.
That was the
And
day before?
You know that song?
Yeah, day or two.
Porchella is an event where there was a bunch of different like little local bands
Outdoor
playing
acts.
on
Yeah.
porches in our neighborhood.
Do they
It's
need a
very
permit for that? Or
adorable.
they just do it?
I think they can
they
just
do
do
have
it
a
because the
permit.
house is.
Yeah, they
Oh,
just
I guess
do
it's
it.
private property.
You know,
Yeah.
actually, this house used to do,
You have a great porch.
yeah.
It's a
But,
nice
and then the
porch.
side yard, too. They used to have concerts in the side yard.
We should do improv on your porch.
Okay,
Let's do it.
so
Porchella.
so I go to the Porchella. I go to see Molly
Yeah.
to meet up with her and Trip and a couple other friends. And we have a friend we took one improv with, Julian, and he's doing his own little Porchella, and it's a sing along. It's like a carol, but it's 90s songs.
Oh,
And the song by
Meredith Brooks.
Barbara
No.
Grand.
I'm a bitch, I'm a lover.
Is that
I'm
Meredith
a
Brooks?
child, I'm a mother, I'm a sinner,
I'm a saint.
I
Do not feel the
shame.
pain.
Oh, we got
we
to
get it,
stop
we get
there,
it.
or we're gonna have to pay
Oh,
for
you're
it.
right. You're right.
So it's like
Zinger.
that song is the next song up. And
Mm-hmm.
so I started just really loudly singing, I'm a bitch, 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 I'm a bitch. I really am just a bitch. And then immediately after, some
Bitch.
a man.
Some
No, it
fucking
was a
bitch.
man, and he tapped. Well, he could be a man and a bitch, but I don't know the man personally, so I won't condemn him. But he
Condemn him to bitchery.
Condemn him.
He taps on one of our friend's shoulders and says, "Hey, you gotta take the kids and go." Behind me, the wife and two little children are, like less than 10-year-old kids.
So wait a minute. Are
They
all your
leave.
stories about you, like, cutting up in front of children?
Kids.
Yeah.
Whoa, Billy.
All right.
Yeah.
Next kid story.
Hey, let's get personal. Do you want kids, Billy? Because I got a few if you want.
Jeff and Molly? I don't think so.
Yeah, if we had a baby, would you raise it?
Yeah, because we want to have a baby. We don't want to have.
We just want to see what
Marry,
it would
kill.
look
Sure,
like.
yeah.
Yeah.
You guys should do one of those composition photographs where they take it.
Famacabra.
That could be the
Yeah.
new
And-
podcast logo.
That'd be actually really funny. Just a picture of a baby and it says "How embarrassing" over it.
Yeah, but just put it on like a filter
I like it.
for
I really like that.
some sort of mental
Mental.
inadequacy. You know what I mean? Like,
Can't say
I'm
I
not following
do.
that one, but
Let's segue to the next story.
good segue.
Great segue.
so I've been working this job and I
Rhode
do
Island?
some
What
in
job?
Rhode Island. I do some
He works at an orphan.
I work at an orphanage.
He works at an
He
orphan.
works at an orphan.
And at the orphanage
He's
I do
the awful dog
I
Jack.
do maintenance, so I'm and I was doing some door trim and I
They call it rimming.
I had this last piece
God.
I had this last piece to finish the door trim.
Yeah.
And I get it up there. I had to rip this thing in just the right size so the reveals would be right. And so I put it up, and wouldn't you know it, it's exactly an inch too short. Because I misread the tape measure. And that was like the last thing I had to do on a Friday. It was the last piece of material I had. And, and then my boss, he's like, I said, hey, yeah, I fucked this up. I'm like, you know what? Things happen. And he says, oh, what do you do? Inch it?
Oh.
And I was like, yeah. And then I didn't feel as bad because there's a name for it.
Really?
For cutting something like exactly 1 inch too short. It's because it's so easy to misread. Because if you're like 47 and 3/16,
yeah,
it's very easy to like focus on the tiny and then like just fucking mess it up 1 inch exactly.
Yeah.
And so I didn't feel as bad, but I'm still embarrassed.
Yeah, it's actually really embarrassing because I'm looking up. The orphanage actually burnt down right after that due to being exactly 1 inch short.
Oh, no.
Because he inched it.
Yeah, he inched it.
Billy, I know
all those orphans.
I know this is your podcast.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just a little suggestion of like how we've done it in the past. Usually it's like, it's not really about like construction and like measurements and stuff. It's more like embarrassing story. Like
Just
the poop
in our experience.
The poop one was more of
about
what we usually do.
What about relationships? You had any relationships oopsies?
He's in a good relationship.
Yeah,
now.
I have a wonderful, wonderful relationship with a wonderful woman.
Yeah, but like, do you like fart in front of her?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. And so it's not embarrassing?
And I fart and I scream. Because sometimes you have to push it out a little bit.
No,
What?
There's something wrong. I fear
it's
you
that
have
blown out asshole.
Yeah, I fear you have
problem.
colon cancer, my friend. Let's get you checked out.
So what I'll do is I go.
I don't like. I feel I've only been in one relationship where I farted in front of the other person.
Really?
And that was my failed marriage.
Oh.
And when you say that, do you mean like you would just do it all the time, or you accidentally did it?
What do you mean?
Like,
I would just do. I would just.
You
do
would just
it
do
all
it.
the time.
Yeah.
But I would never. I just don't. That makes me really embarrassed to fart. in front of
It's
someone.
sexism because men can fart all they want. Nobody.
Yeah,
gives a shit.
they
True.
shouldn't though.
I don't. I'm kind of like Molly. I've only had like
Go to the
one-
bathroom,
one
or at least walk
relationship.
into a different door.
I
Or
keep
a
trying. Yeah. I don't. I don't know. It makes me really scared to fart.
You know what's helpful? I'm gonna buy you. I'm gonna buy you a fart box.
What?
Oh, you gotta get a fart
Yeah.
box. Speaking of fart
is that
backs,
a
I think that's our
euphemism?
next ad. It's not working.
What?
What you doing?
I keep trying to get a good picture of these gremlins because I want to put them on my vision board, but I keep missing
What's
them.
going on?
See?
It says it's playing, but I don't hear anything.
I keep missing.
They're right in front of you.
I keep missing
Fucking
them. I
Is it out of
know.
focus?
I gotta do another one.
Yeah, well, that's
Technical issues.
it doesn't have an
for me.
adjustable
Technical
focus.
It has
or does
selfie
it?
mode. Should I try selfie mode because we're right
Technical
here?
Yeah,
issues.
that'd probably be good.
Let me restart this bitch. I don't know why I would do that. Let's see here.
How many?
Try it again.
So this ad is called.
Oh my god! Did you just fart in front of me, dear?
Honey, my love. I didn't. I was laughing.
Yeah, but at the end of the laugh, it sounded like a fart.
No.
That's fucking.
Has this happened to
disgusting.
you?
Oh my god, he's back.
He's back.
Do you want to catch your spouse in a fart lie?
Yes.
She clearly farted. Right? You heard it?
Introducing Fart Box. It's a special pair of underpants that captures and logs with emissions data how much your partner farts.
Oh my god, let me look at the spreadsheet.
Okay.
You are causing 2% of the ozone going away.
No, it's Taylor Swift's jet, not my farts.
No, Taylor Swift is only 1%. Your farts are 2%, Molly.
And added data, you can see who the person is thinking about whilst they farted.
Why are you thinking about your cousin every time you fart?
I-
Is it from that dream you had?
Damn it! I didn't want you to find out this way.
Is this a sexual thing for you, the farts?
I don't want to say it is.
Wait, let me check. There's a sheet for that.
And there you can see how horny they were in a scale of 1 to 8,000.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
The fart you just did in front of me?
From the laugh?
Yeah, and it was wet and not because you were 8,000 horny.
No, it was wet from pussy, not butthole.
Yeah.
Now, you may be saying, how do they tell the difference between the moisture? We have ass juice meters in the machine.
Ugh,
Oh.
I'm gonna throw up.
I don't know if I want this machine anymore. I think it tells me too much. I was hoping it would be something that like you fart in a box so it doesn't smell for anyone else. It's kind of what I thought the fart box was going to be.
Wrong. That would be lame.
I wish you would have put that in your advertisement
we didn't
before I
realize
bought
it was
it.
gonna be about data.
Yeah.
Well, sorry. See ya.
Hi.
Bye. What the fuck?
That's so oh God, who is this? A train?
Hi, I'm Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh my God.
Y'all want to touch my caboose?
No.
No.
We're
Come on,
not-
just stick one little finger inside my caboose. Oh.
Sorry, I got horny.
Welcome back to the High Art Podcast.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the
Today
High Art
we are
Podcast.
discussing our favorite art.
So yeah, this is what I have a few of these actually now. It's a
What?
Fart and Martin fart machine.
I don't want that.
See, and you push air into it.
Oh,
and there's
that's
a whole
fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so I actually do want that because I used to have a whoopee cushion at my desk at work.
Yeah.
And then my coworker broke it by accident.
No.
Ass too big.
But I sat at my desk and I was setting it off and I was going, oh, like, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just really not feeling well. And my coworker, this like quiet guy named Ryan, was like, and then finally he stood up and was like, God damn it, Molly. I was like, hee hee.
You little trickster.
I'm a little prankster. I'm the office.
Well,
class
we're in-
clown.
We're in games and segments.
Yeah, we're in the final
Yeah.
area of the podcast where
Did-
we do games and segments.
Did we exhaust your list though, Billy? Were you ramping up to like a big squirter?
Yeah, did you measure
No.
something twice and
No.
turns out you cut once?
No.
Yeah, because what the fuck?
It doesn't matter how many times you measure if that one cut's fucked up.
Oh.
That's where inching is.
All
In
it
the
takes.
cut, in the cut,
there was
rolling
there was
dice
one
up.
time where I called this kid the wrong name. And you know they had
Was it a slur?
It was-
It sounded like he was going to say
The
slur.
wrong name.
Was his name?
I got the wrong racial slur.
Oh
The wrong one. I said one, and he was like,
I'm
actually,
the other.
actually,
no!
yeah.
On the other,
And he
yeah.
actually explained geography and culture
Yeah.
to me, and it was an enlightening moment.
Was this a kid at the theater?
Yeah. It was
Okay.
good.
Okay.
Was he Tootsie or Zulu?
Jesus fucking Christ.
God, I gotta edit that one out. Jesus
Done
Christ.
with you.
Whoa.
Woke.
Whoa. No, but I called this kid like
Whoa.
this like youth collective. I helped.
Yeah.
I coach and do the show for.
Yeah.
They have weird names. Like a kid is named like
Ezekiel?
Sonic,
Sonic.
Era,
Knuckles.
the Sexperts podcast.
Sorry, Billy. Billy was running a little late today to the podcast because he was watching Sonic 3. So
Oh.
he's got a lot of those names.
But
in
the
his
most,
head.
but the most generic name, I was fucking up. You know, because
Mark.
his
Matt.
name, I don't know if his name was Jack or Jake, but every time I said it, I was wrong. And so at the end of the show, I didn't know. And these kids have weird names, and I nail every one.
Except for old
You
Jake.
nail every
Or Jack.
kid.
You're like, hey, Jebediah. Hey, Apple
Sonic.
Squared.
Hey, Wind.
Hey, Wind. Hey, Break.
It's pronounced wind.
Rainbow.
Exclamation point. You know, all these names I get, but the most
Jack and
generic
Jake.
one.
Little Peanut.
Yeah. I feel like
Little nut.
I feel like that's common for your like mind to do though. You're concentrating so hard on the hard things that you fuck up the easy. You know, it's like on a test
Yeah.
where you would like get the answer wrong that you obviously knew, but you were like only read half the question
Yeah.
because you're like, oh, I know this answer. It's fucking like I don't know.
2.
Platonics.
Yeah, trick question.
Well, it was funny because I was doing the show, and we do the introductions, and there's constant clapter and like woots and stuff.
Constant clapter.
And so I'm like,
That should be the
That's
name of
an
your next
improv-
group.
that's an improv team.
We are Constant Clapter. Can I get a one-word suggestion? I heard Dildo
like-
Factory. Oh, my butthole. Dildos. Edit.
Constant Clapter
I'm
is a
like,
great
yeah, that's-
name.
Remy, Dazzlehund, Dazzlehund, and then, but poor guy, he's like, actually, it's Jake. Well, like, it's actually Jake.
Oh, poor kid.
That sucks for Jake.
He's going to get that for the rest of his life.
Or Jack, I don't know.
This is off topic, but I've been thinking about new meanings for emojis that I feel are underused. And my favorite one that I've been doing so far is like when you're having a day where you're just kind of like following the vibes, like seeing where the wind takes you, like doing whatever.
Wind?
You use the blind person stick.
Oh, no. No, Billy, kick her off your show. That is ableist.
Is it?
Yeah.
But you're
You can't
following the fun.
You can't cosplay having a disability. Cosplay
Okay.
your own disability.
I see how it's wrong.
Oh,
now.
my God, guys.
I'm gonna stop using
Holy
it.
shit. We got to go into game segments. Somebody just died.
Just
Yes.
Jimmy Carter. I know.
Hold
Wait,
up.
oh,
Hold
don't
on.
stop
Oh.
celebrity death poll.
Who's going to die? Who's going to die? Who's
Gonna
going to
die?
Who's
Jeff
Gonna
dies.
die? A-list, B-list, C-list, D-list, presidents, and more.
Only fans or architects. We don't know who's gonna die.
Only fans
And
are
poor
architects. Welcome back to our ongoing game
OnlyFans or architects?
where we all guess who the next celebrity is going to die. I believe it started because there at some point there was 2 celebrities who died, and the
Yes.
rule of 3s
Yes.
is that there's
that's
always
right.
a third.
Yeah.
So we
Oh.
tried to guess who the third would be.
Yep.
It has now been, I'd say, a year and a half since
least,
we
yeah.
started that, and we've all had 0 points. No
0
one's guessed
points.
one who's died
No.
until today.
No way.
Well, not today, but like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, and people of all genders listening to the How Embarrassing podcast that go on production.
We are excited to award our first ever point in the celebrity death game and segment to Mr. Jeff Beaulieu.
Oh my God! Thank you so much.
For predicting the death of Jimmy Carter.
How'd you know? How'd you know it was coming?
Well, how'd I know? First of all, I'd like to thank God for taking him. I'd also like to thank Peanuts because he was a peanut farmer, and
Yeah.
it turns out he was allergic.
Wow, he was slowly
Yeah.
poisoning himself. He
Yeah,
slowly
yeah.
poisoned himself over 100
Over
years.
Right, he
100 years.
He wasn't like super allergic.
He was playing the long game.
But he had slowly been poisoning himself with his farm, and when he
Yeah.
found out he was allergic, he sold his farm right away. It wasn't because he became president that he got rid of it. It was
because
actually
of the allergy.
It's for his own health.
I heard that he killed himself after he was working for Habitat, and he inched it.
he ate a Nutty Buddy.
He inched it,
He
yeah.
inched it and shot himself.
Yeah. He edged himself.
Oh, if you
Yeah.
mean shoot himself, as in he like broke open a peanut and threw it in his mouth.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It was a nut shot.
it was a nut shot.
Yeah, maybe
That's what took him out.
A nut
But
shot.
yeah, thank you. This game has been going on for a year and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am now in the lead, so I'm
Yeah.
very
Wow.
excited about that.
Should we just like end the game so you are the all-time winner?
I don't think so. I think I
Okay.
should keep it going.
What
Keep it
celebrity
going.
do you hope
A
dies
celebrity
next?
died recently that I wish I had thought to predict.
Who?
Mm,
Jimmy
who's that?
Carter?
The donkey that the donkey in Shrek is modeled after.
I think we
That
made a rule
donkey
that was no
died.
animals.
Did we? Well, I
Yeah.
guess now.
Did we?
I
Because like somebody
as,
could just
as the leader of the game, I'm gonna make a
Yeah.
rule now. If we haven't, no
somebody could
animals.
just cheat and say Harambe, 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 Harambe. It's like, okay, you win. We get it.
yeah.
And if you say his name 4 times, he comes back.
Right.
Ah, he's here. Send him away.
Yeah. I mean, like a fly only lives like for what, like 48 hours.
That is so
So
deep.
like
Wow.
the one from Breaking Bad episode, that iconic episode with the
Yeah.
fly.
Oh yeah.
That thing's dead.
I never
You
thought
never-
of
Doesn't
it that
count.
way.
Doesn't count.
Pour one
Oh,
out
have
for
you ever
the
thought about
fly.
this? The Taco Bell dog, Yokiro Taco Bell. He's dead.
He's dead.
Oh no! I see that in old movies. and
That's
I
why
think,
they don't have a
man,
Taco
those
Bell
Isn't that
dog
crazy?
anymore.
Those dogs and
Uh,
cows are dead.
so
Remember
Jeff,
the
you
monkey
get to,
from
Marley
Friends?
and me.
You go, oh,
No.
he actually died.
Feel old yet?
So you get to pick. Your first
Do
pick.
I go first?
Yeah, I think you got a good one.
Ooh, okay. I can't remember that. I think I told you last night.
Yeah,
you
and
know,
I was like, no, I want to do that one. Oh, if you can't remember it, you can't remember it.
I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna stick with
Jimmy Carter.
one of the ones I had in my mind. Wait, no.
Oh, what about Jimmy Carter's wife?
I think this is
She
what I'm
already
gonna
died.
do now that I
Oh,
double
right.
think it. I have two in my head.
And by the way,
but I've been lucky with presidents, and I'm going Joe Biden. I think once he doesn't have the Secret Service,
Secret Service is another good
Secret
constant
Service.
clapter with opener Secret Surface.
they're not going to be pumping his heart every morning to wake him back up anymore. So I think he's going to go pretty soon.
Damn.
Yeah,
You might be fucking right.
I mean, when does Trump take over? January 6th, right?
20th inauguration.
Yeah, tomorrow, January
Yeah.
6th.
What is January 6th? That's when they officially
That's
do
when they
this
say,
bullshit
yeah.
behind the scenes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is bullshit.
It's just like
It's so
it's the
so
first
bullshit.
time anyone in our country ever
knew.
knew about anything
Yeah.
about that. They were
Yeah.
like, "What are they doing?"
What
I thought
are
we
they?
voted fucking 5 months ago.
The slate of electors, what's that?
So I'm going with Joe Biden. I'm gonna keep it presidential.
Okay. Keep it presidential.
Keep it presidential.
Billy has to go last since he's the host. But Molly, I'll let you go next.
Okay, let me think
Who
for
was-
a second.
Yeah,
Are
who
you-
was your
yeah,
previous
yeah,
one?
who's-
Did you have Bill?
I've been on Bill Cosby for
Okay.
a while.
You've been on Bill Cosby for a while.
But I'm going to switch.
You can go P. Diddy.
Well, there's something
Ooh,
kind of
that's kind
Yeah,
of a
that's
good
a good
one.
one.
Yeah,
There
he
is
might
a
get
really
suicided.
sad. There's a really sad one that I've done before.
Oh, Billy
But-
Joel.
No, Bruce Willis.
Oh,
Bruce Willis was
Willis.
the other
I
choice
hear
I was
he's
Yeah.
going
really
to.
not doing well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel bad when it's sad like that.
Well, try it. See what happens.
do you want points or not?
Yeah.
I'm
You're
trying to
down.
think
You're
of-
down 1 point
I'm
already.
trying to think of who like an old broad is. 'Cause I think it's gonna be a woman next.
Oh,
But they don't die as much.
Jennifer Lopez is getting up there.
Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton. She's in her
no,
80s,
not
right?
Dolly. She's
Don't say
doing
that.
great.
Yeah, if
She's what, 83?
the-
She's probably the same age as Joe Biden.
But she looks.
flags-
Yeah,
Oh, no,
but
she's
like-
78. She's
half-mast.
78.
She also.
She's half-mast.
What
yeah,
about?
it's gonna fly half mast.
Can I think on it for a second?
Yeah.
Okay. Passing your turn.
So if you're passing on Bill, I'll go Bill all day.
Cosby.
I'll go Bill Cosby
You're
all
going
day.
Cosby.
I'll go
Yeah,
Cosby
yeah.
all
Stolen.
day.
Bill Cosby's been stolen.
Damn it.
All right,
Billy.
You got Bill
Billy.
Cawley. I think Gene Hackman.
Oh, good call.
Ooh,
Dude, good
wow,
call. He's in his
Gene
80s, right?
Hackman.
He's old. Yeah.
All right, back to you,
Oh,
Molly.
Dick Van Dyke.
Dude, oh.
That guy's
Classic.
old as dirt.
He's old as.
Yeah, Gene
old
Hackman
as-
is 94.
And
Yeah.
he was sweeping those chimneys when he was younger. Like that's gotta be
Dick
bad on his lungs.
Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah.
Look at Gene Hackman in 2023. That is
Holy
not a
shit.
look that up, viewers at home.
He's still standing on 2 feet though. That's good.
Ooh, Billy might be the
Yeah.
first guest to get a point.
Another one who's
I mean,
really
host.
getting up there is the guy who played Mr. Feeney in Boy Meets World. I think
Oh,
he's
he
like
died.
almost 100. Oh, did he?
Oh
He
my
died
I
already.
think he died
gosh.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Mr. Feeney?
Mr. Feeney.
He died in wait a minute. Is he still alive?
I think so.
Oh, he's still alive.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
he's born in
he's really
27.
old.
He's 90
Wow, he's 97.
Did you say 20? He's 27.
No, I said he was born. He was
He
born in
looks awful
27.
for his age.
You know, my alternate would be Luigi Mangione. He knows things.
I'm sticking with Dick Van Dyke.
That's a good one. That's a good
But
one.
it's not
All
just
right,
because
so
I
we
want
have
to say
Dick
his
Van
last
Dyke.
name in the mic.
We have. Do you write these down, Matt?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was
Mr.
like, how do we
William-
remember these every time?
Mr.
who's-
William Cosby.
who's
It
an
is
old
being
broad?
recorded.
Who's an old broad that's going to take
Yeah,
it
but we
soon?
don't
I know an
listen back.
old broad.
Shirley MacLaine. Oh, that'd be a good one.
Hey,
That'd
wait,
be
is that
one.
Carrie Fisher on Google?
Hooker
Her first
number
credit.
2?
Her first
Why is
credit.
that her credit?
No, that's from a movie called These Old Broads.
Oh, okay, I thought that was like if
Hooker
you,
number 2.
if you Googled Hooker
Wow,
number
she was
2.
in a
it'd be
movie with
Carrie
her
Fisher.
mother where she played Hooker number 2.
Yeah.
She was a nepo baby.
All right,
Yeah.
the first picks for 2025
Yeah.
have been chosen, and
Woo!
that was Celebrity Death Gamble.
Celebrity Death Gamble is so scary.
Who's gonna die? Who's gonna die?
An OnlyFans or an
Who's gonna
Arkansas?
die?
Or an
Snakes and sevens and snakes and sevens. Snakes and sevens and snakes and sevens.
Or a bad
Snake
guy.
guy seven.
Or a good
Snake
guy.
guy seven.
Or a bad
Snake
guy.
guy seven.
Or a good
Snake
guy.
guy seven.
Constant clapter.
Thank you for participating in that.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys for
What
being
did you
here.
guess?
Do we have time for another game?
Wait, Billy, what did you guess?
Mr. Gene Hackman.
Oh,
Gene
yeah.
Hackman.
Yeah, that's a good one.
What,
Do we have another game? What are we doing?
do we have time
What
for
do we do?
another game?
Not really.
Oh, okay. No.
We're at 56 minutes, so
All right. Well, I guess we'll do our vision boarding next episode.
yeah. right,
Sounds
right.
good. Well, thank you so much for having us. Thank you for having us on the podcast.
Oh yeah,
today,
thank you so
Billy.
much. Do we plug things now? Or?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
plug whatever projects you guys are working on.
Yeah. So Last Word Improv Festival,
Yeah, if you're in the Williamsburg area,
Virginia.
Virginia, Williamsburg, Virginia.
come check out Improv High and the Beavers on Friday night and then Saturday night.
What's the date?
Wait, what?
It is, January 31st and February 1st.
Fun.
Improv High?
Yeah.
Where's that?
Improv High is a form that we do,
They do with
comedy.
CCN.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Comedy
Ah.
Commonwealth Network.
Comedy
in which
Commonwealth.
we perform
It's an improvised teen drama.
It's
Like a
improvised
breakfast
teen
club.
drama.
Like a breakfast
Yeah,
club.
like after
Yeah.
school special kind of.
Yeah, we do like A plot, B plot. It's almost like a Herald, but focused on a
School.
school.
Oh.
It's very fun.
But yeah, so that'll be
Nice.
awesome. Check us out. Keep your eye out for some scheduling.
And you guys have a podcast too, right?
Yeah.
We have a podcast. It's
We had to change
call.
our name legally
Yeah.
recently because someone else took over
It's
our
called
name.
Molly and Jeff Have a Baby.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah.
And, it's when we have a baby.
it's when we have a baby.
And we give it away, though.
And we give
'cause
it
we
away.
just want to see what it looks like.
We see how many babies we can have and how many we can give away.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the baby grows up to play chess, and it's the Queen's Gambit.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
And we're doing a live show where we do like an Oprah thing, and we go look under your chair,
And it's a baby
and
under
everyone
one.
has a
Oh.
baby under the
Yeah.
chair,
And it's called Secret Surface.
and they all
Yeah.
sound like this.
God, I love that
whole
button. I didn't-
nursery of them.
All right. Well, that's been How Embarrassing. It's great to have you guys. Tune in
You
next
don't
week.
plug anything yourself?
Yeah, Billy.
I don't plug anything but my ass.
Do you want to say the name of the Rhode Island Improv Group again, or the location,
Yeah.
or where they can find you?
It's and you can find us at. All right.
It's just not really a
Sounds
marketable
good.
name.
Yeah.
I feel like if people saw posters for that in the street, they would avoid going
Yeah.
to that location.
Because it would just say beep.
Yeah, there's two.
All right.
All right. well,
All right. And we're out. See you guys next week on Billy's Ass Podcast.
Billy's Ass Podcast. Wait, we can keep our podcast then.
Okay.
We can
to all the
keep-
little worms out there, until next time,
keep
wiggling.
listening.
Whistling.
Fuck. Thanks so much for listening to Billy's Ass Podcast. That go on podcast production. If you have an embarrassing story, send us an email. How embarrassing Billy's Ass Podcast gmail.com.
Billy, you need to go to a doctor.
I said listening, and you said
I said
wiggling.
wiggling.
I know we're supposed to say wiggling, but I didn't say whistling. I said you said wiggling.
Where's
I
whistling?
I said listening. Thank you for listening.